wanted you open with that one.
Okay, you want me to?
Yeah, let me tell you, I've got 2 website ideas. One is called Smash Your Face. Somebody irritates you, you take their picture, you send it to my website where I have various scenarios for mutilating your face.
Yeah.
Then you load it back in your camera and show the person what you'd like to do to them really, but you've just done it virtually. I've got 20 scenarios, and I'm thinking of making it open source where a code writer could put in their mutilation then get paid for the downloads.
Right.
And in other words, be an income source for them if they're a good artist or they have funny ideas. We don't have enough people to get in the face of all the kids that need personal attention, but the internet will pay attention and you can have a virtual life. So why don't we make sure that all the kids in mental institutions have access to the internet and a website that they can go to, a virtual world that they can have a virtual life and feel accomplishment and make friends and go to work and go to a party.
Have you heard of Second Life? Second Life does something
I know,
like
but
that,
are they going to let semi kind of smart people?
Well, we can talk to them.
Well, I don't think they are, but I think
Okay.
we need to go and make a website for a limited audience to have a virtual life. And I think this is a great new charity to make laptops and internet connections available to kids in mental institutions to enjoy a virtual life. And if I didn't do anything more than that today and started getting people to think about that idea. Because I was watching on CNBC and they had a report of a woman who earned $80,000 making virtual dresses for people to go to virtual parties.
It really is important because my mom has a lot of ailments and she's on Second Life now. And she doesn't get out of the house, you know, she doesn't have she has a lot of pains, but once she started Second Life, she feels like she's living a new life. I mean, she sent me her little avatar, a picture of her, and she's met all these new people on there, and they're having experiences together, so I am 100% with you on that. I think it's awesome.
Now I have another website that I'm working on to try to get somebody to listen to me about. It's called the Democratic Investment Club, because I trade stocks all day. And so then I know a lot about technology.
You trade stocks all day? I would never guess that.
Because when I see a stock move, I have to quickly figure out what it's up to, what's their product, what's their innovation, and what chance do they have of being successful. So my idea is, because the internet is a technology in search of content, games, and I'm an entertainer, I think that it'd be fun to have your money vote. Say you had $1,000 and you join a Democratic Investment Club that has $100,000. You have 1% of the vote. So you can vote on what they own. So then you suggest a stock. It goes just like a bill. It goes to the floor. It's discussed in committee. It reaches a certain percentage of agreement. It goes to the whole House if it reaches you know, some kind of consensus. And you can set the percentages because these are your bylaws. I think people love to belong to something, you know, and give it little names. They could have a name for their club and have fun with it. And then you'd tune in, you'd keep going back to see what you own. And you'd also go back to see if your suggestion got accepted.
But I think that what you're touching on is part of something where turning life into more of a game is cool. IGT, some gaming thing? Do you still?
I guess I've got the answer to the future of slot machine gaming.
That's the question.
I've got the patent. So once they get to this point, they've got to talk to me.
Is it the Wheel of Fortune thing?
No. Let's imagine 3 watermelons are coming down to the pay line. Okay? With a Gallagher slot machine, they would have to break. Well, that means that the icon cannot be static. The new media uses the old content. Right, so they made slot machines on a video and didn't realize that it's a terminal. Just like any other, it could educate and it could entertain. People are sitting there for hours and they're not using that. And people are now playing to get reinforced visually, a video reinforcement to get to what they call the bonus area. Why not give them some of the bonus in the game itself. Because kids that are raised on video games are not going to play grandma's slot machine. When are they going to figure that out? So now there's action and fun and content in the game on the front, and I have the patent.
And what you're saying is true, because the video games, you're talking about video games. If video games are doing that, they're letting the player move around, have many different outcomes happen on the screen, and they're just missing the boat because, you know, it's a video game world, you know, and what you were describing there, all those scenarios, those are physics. You know, the algorithms that say, hey, this fairy is this heavy, and the snowflake is this heavy, and there's actually interactions with them, and that makes all the different types of outcomes.
I love the internet. I get all the information.
I was going to ask you, do you watch any sites on there? Are you on any main sites? Do you watch any
trade
comedy or websites?
stocks all day.
Okay,
I watch comedy on
like
Comedy Central.
ComedyCentral.com.
I want to get TV on my computer.
You can do that now.
With a
Hulu.
Sprint card.
You mean like broadcast TV, like
Yeah,
Comcast?
I want to watch TV
They're just
while
not there yet.
No.
They need to be. He mentioned something about a shark cage. You have a shark cage?
No,
thing?
I didn't invent that, but I can't stop Wikipedia because every time
it's a Wikipedia thing.
if I write in, they put down what I wrote, and I don't want to look like I'm complaining. You know, it already looks like I complain. They had my birthday and my age, and you could add them up and see one of them was wrong.
Well, I love your video game idea, the Second Life idea. I mean, I'm calling it Second Life, but that's something I'm actually going to personally take back to San Francisco and follow up with you on because I really like it.
Why can't Carmelo Anthony, who once...
What?
Carmelo's got a website. Carmelo cares. If he's
okay, I get it.
Then
yeah.
do this.
Right.
Carmelo.
So we should just contact every NBA player because they got hella money.